part one of this video, then you will know that my boy just cracked the screen on the telly, on the LCD. Just whacked the remote control on it and it just popped. And I'm trying to I try to find this somewhere online, but it's very difficult to get, so I couldn't find anything. This is a V236BJ1 P03. So this is basically the model number from the inside bits, and you would need this screen, but at the moment I can't get it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to reassemble the telly, put everything back together until I'm waiting to find that screen. But I think this is game over now, more or less. But this is how it is, and when you have kids, then you have to prepare yourself for rock and roll, and you're gonna love them basically. So let me just put that back in here, because that is the backlight. Don't really wanna. Okay, now it popped in. Right, okay, well. So that's the thing, I don't know which way it was, but it shouldn't have gone the other way. I'm pretty sure it was the right way. I don't think this connector can't go the other way. No, there is no space, so it was the right way. So I didn't like the way it went in, but I guess this is what it is. So, right, okay. Now let's connect this bit to here. Alright. Then the power supply goes right here. Power supply cable, sorry. The power supply cable goes right here. Yeah, this is a bit of a cheap shot, the way they designed it with this gluing stuff. Not a big fan of those. But anyway, put this panel back as well, which goes somewhere here. Not 100% sure how it was, but we need to find a way. Because this panel, that's where the speakers went, I think. Or did it come onto the top? Maybe it was on the top, yeah, it could have been on the top. So let's just put that back. No, it wasn't on the top. No, it was not on the top. It couldn't have been on the top, no. No. It was definitely not on the top. So re-establish that. So let's fiddle a little bit more with this. Has to be this way. Has to be this way. But it doesn't really make sense at the moment. A little little bit confusing, I must admit. I can't remember anymore how it was. But I remember the speakers were on it. The speakers were sitting on it. That I clearly remember. I clearly remember the speakers were sitting on it. But somehow, let me just turn it that way. Let me just turn this way. Alright. And now, I think that's what will. Yep, now this is it. So it goes into the. Yeah, that's precisely how it was. Yeah, of course, that's the reason I'm saying to record the video, because it doesn't cost anything to record the video, and in a scenario like that, it would have helped. Of course, you can work it out. Yeah, of course you can. But if you have the video, sometimes it's just much more straightforward. But of course, now I can't use the video because I'm using the mobile phone to film. So normally when you don't do these jobs, you don't film necessarily if you're not the YouTuber. But for me that's content. So obviously I film it because that's what I do. Not working with the right screwdriver. That's another thing too. But let me get another one before it makes me a bit hungry. Right. So this is gonna be better. Yep. It's gonna be better. So if you wonder where the screws are, always check on the magnet of the speaker, because the magnet attracts a lot of screws. Right, put that over back. If I find a panel is good, if I don't, I'm not gonna be crying, because I'm still gonna use the telly, and you guys are gonna be like wondering how the hell is gonna use the telly. But I'm gonna show ya. I'm gonna show ya. Alright. So let's put these speakers back. This is a really clever, very smart idea. Hoppala, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. This coming that way. Very clever, because look, it's on a little rubber. So when the speaker goes like boom, boom, big floor, boom, 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 with 10,000 watts, then it's not making any weird plasticky noise, you know. So this is very, very well designed. I like Hitachi brands. It's not nothing. Maybe even that way. Who knows? Could be that way even. Look at that. It's that way. Okay. Now we're going to insert this here. Into that bit. Not really happy to go inside, but with a little push, it will pop in. And now, so that's not an issue. This is put back, which is good. This I don't like. That has to go through here. Has to go through here. Just like this. Okay. Right, so that gives back. I think it was put through here, this one. That I don't remember. But cool will it be? Yeah, I think so. Take it off again. But no, doesn't really make sense to put it through here. No, it doesn't. Anyway, I work around it when I put the back. Doesn't kind of make sense to put it through it. Right, so I think again, now you would have the video, you just check it out. Maybe that was put in here underneath it. Just using here a little bit of common sense, maybe that was here. But I can twist it and turn it, that's okay. The other thing which I must put back, not must, but I want to, is this bit here. Is this bit, because that is right. This is the infrared. This is the infrared receiver. Now that goes underneath, of course. That goes underneath here. That was the trouble to take it out. I don't know if you guys remember. Had a little bit of a little moments until I found. If you don't know what I'm doing here, then you check part 1 of this video. Yes, perfect. And then you will learn something. I mean, I always was scared to kind of fix these tellies, but now I'm just realizing that wow, I dismantled quite a few of them already. Generally, that's what I do for obviously to gather some content. Click that in here for my YouTube family. Right, click that into here. Put that right back in here, and then shut it. Because the good thing is to put things together. First of all, you're not losing the screws. Secondly, if it could take several months or a year to find one of those back panels. Now, until then, you're gonna forget everything. So it's much better you assemble it back, and then you've got all the screws, everything. All right. Okay. And now I think this is coming that way. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Now that should really click into places, and it nicely does. This is a little bit of a weird one. This bit doesn't really want to. Of course, there's always one which gives you a hard time. This is life, isn't it? There's always one bit which just refuses. No, too much pressure on it. I don't want to crack it. Oh yeah, look, I forgot the screw inside. That was the reason it didn't go. Now, this I want to do it properly as well. This sleeve here, it has a little area here where it should go in. That's it, so it can't come out. And now, all clipped in nicely. And I just put the screws back, and now the magic will start in a few minutes. And you will be like well impressed. Maybe you won't be, but the first time when I came up with this idea, and I put my hands up on this, I did not see it on YouTube. That was my idea. That people already did it on YouTube, that's a different story. Because after I came up with this and started checking on YouTube, I realized that many people did it before me, which is good. That's okay. You know, I haven't invented anything. I just came up, just had an idea, and I made it work for myself. And I'm going to also make this work for myself. Because just because this telly is not working as a telly, it does not mean that I can't use it for something else. And you guys be like, wow, that's cool. That's what I thought the first time as well. So we're almost there, guys. And girls, of course. Got some female fans as well, apparently. Right. Okay. And that's precisely now where the magic starts. Now check this out. Now check this out. Are you ready for this? How about that? How about that for light source, guys? How about that for an amazing light source? Look, no shadow. No shadow. So if you put that up here, and you want to do bits and bobs here, look, no shadow. Zero shadow. Because the light comes from everywhere. That's how they do these amazing videos on YouTube, yeah, with this kind of lighting. Now, to buy this kind of light is gonna cost you a lot of money, yeah. Now you can use an LCD monitor to create shed loads of light. Boom! Look at this. Look at this. Now something is moving apart inside, and that does bother me a little bit. But I couldn't forget a screw inside because I have got all the screws back. So could be one of the washers or something, but I'm not gonna be that worried about it. So you've got here an incredible light source, yeah? Now check this out. If you want to do some artistic work, yeah? You want to do some artistic work, you can do it that way. You know, it pushes through. It's a very, very heavy light. You know, you can do a lot of artistic stuff here. And this is quite heavy, so you can push it. The only thing, if you use it as a light source, then I recommend to put a plastic over it, because if you start damaging this, then you will be able to see that on the monitor. If I get the screen, then you will be able to see that on the screen, which you don't want. So it's always better to have like something which you can cover it up with, because to clean this nicely, it's not that straightforward. You see, it's not that straightforward, and all this stuff now, if it's not cleaned nicely, you will be able to see on the screen when you then put on because that's what it is. That's all it is, guys. Wow, that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool, and that's precisely what happened. So, you guys want to check out what you did? Come. That's precisely what you guys did. That's what you guys did. Now how about that? Now boomsti. For your schoolwork, to do the studies.
Yeah.
That's a backlight. Not bad, eh? Yeah. Here we go. That's it.
The light goes there.
Mit csináltál a tévével, tessék?
Ja.
Mit csináltál a tévével? Mit mondunk? Azért mondom. Right, so that's it. That's it. That's where the show is over.
Finished. Daddy, you're the best.
Thank you, George. Thank you. Right, so.
Daddy, is it finished?
Yeah, but it's not gonna work.
When we are telling you to buy one.
We sort you out, don't worry.
Okay. We have to go in the television shop so we can buy a different TV for us.
To break it again?
No.
Will you break it again?
No.
Vigyázz, megértette? Okay, na szupi. Alright na.
Aloha. Aloha.
Yeah.